For getting admission into BITS Pilani, there are two important steps. First is writing your BITSAT exam, second is filling up your preference form. Though these are two independent events, but both are required. So whether you have already given up your session 1 of BITSAT or planning to write your session 2, you can still fill and complete your preference form. So hello everyone, my name is Shivam Agarwal and I am currently a third year student at BITS Pilani Hyderabad Campus pursuing MSc Mathematics. In this video, I'll guide you step by step on how to fill up the preference form, some of the pro tips and some of the common mistakes to avoid. So I myself has also filled up this preference form during my admission time, so I know what are the common mistakes that people usually do while filling up this form. So we'll have a complete demo of the step-by-step process of it. Let's start. Go to the official website and log in using your enter the CAPTCHA and then log in, and you will be able to access your dashboard. So these are all the personal details of the candidate, and on the left hand section there, on the application details side below it, there are two things, that is, one is the preference form and another is view your scorecard. So we'll go to the preference form, and then in the line of your selection here there is click to go to preference form and refresh. You will go to click here to go to the preference form. If this doesn't open, then go to action button and click the I option. So just below your selection there is an action button and there is an I option. Just go to the I option and there another window will pop up. So these are again the personal details of the candidate. So on the top right section, you'll have click here to go to the preference form 2026 or a close option. So we'll choose the click here to go to the preference form 2026 and it will load automatically. So these are all the instructions. Read all the instructions carefully, and fields marked with asterisk are mandatory. So these are again the details of the candidates going below. So you can edit your parents mail id, your blood group, and if you have already joined some college or university, then you have to enter the name of the college or university in this section here. And then basically they are asking that whether are you interested to join BITS Pilani Dubai campus as well. So based on your preference, you can either choose yes or no, because BITS Dubai has a different admission process. So next, moving to the demographic information, you can fill all the basic informations like category, religion, and medium of instructions at school, occupation of father, mother. You can just read it carefully and fill up these things. These are all the basic details. Now comes one of the important steps, that is your parents' total annual income. This is important for your scholarships. So basically there are two types of scholarships, that is merit scholarship and merit cum need scholarship. Merit scholarship on the first semester is completely based on your BITSAT score, but merit cum need scholarship is based on your total family income plus your BITSAT score. So this becomes important because based on the column which you choose, you will also need to upload a verification proof for the income, and then based on after the verification and validation of the proof, you will be awarded your MCN scholarship. So let us say I choose the income bracket between 12 lakhs to 13 lakhs. So it will pop up a note section. So you have to fill up these documents. Let's say for a salaried employed, you have to fill up the ITR document and computation of income for the financial year 24-25. That is the assessment year 25-26. Do consult your parents before filling up this. And for parents in agriculture and for pensioners, they have again mentioned up the required documents. Just go through this carefully. Then you can click on I agree, then move on. So basically your family income should be less than 20 lakhs, and yeah, again I repeat that you should fill up this very carefully because this is required if you are applying for MCN. And for people who are not interested in MCN, they can just click the income above 20 lakhs, this option, income above 20 lakhs, and can move on. They are not required to fill up any document verification proof for your income and all. So I'll show up later in the section that where exactly we need to upload the document for this. So next is the address, and just we can save and next and move to the next section. In this section, you will need to enter your class 12th marks for the people whose results are declared before 1st of June. Those candidates are mandatorily required to fill up the section. So here you will enter your class 12th roll number, date of examination in these sections, and then later you can enter your physics, chemistry, maths, and English marks. For people who have chosen biology in BITSAT, this mathematics will be replaced by biology automatically in your system. So let us say I got 80 marks in physics and the maximum marks in physics was 100. So this will automatically calculate my percentage for physics, and then you have to enter your total marks which you have scored. Let us say I have got 471 in my board exams and my maximum marks in my boards was 500. So it will automatically calculate my overall percentage. You should have met the eligibility criteria, that is a minimum of 60 in each of the subjects: physics, chemistry and mathematics or biology, and 75 aggregate in PCM or PCB. So for people whose board results are not declared before 1st of June, you can edit it in the later section. That is, editing window will be open for only those candidates whose result has not been declared, that is from 6th to 10th of July 2026, through your edit window. For a candidate who has given class 12th more than once, their latest result will be considered. So if you're writing the improvement exam, then your latest result for the improvement will be considered, and if the results are coming after 1st of June, then you can put it up in the edit window, that is from 6th to 10th of July 2026. But if it has already been came before 1st of June, then you have to put it. Next, after filling up all these details, you can go on to the next section. Now comes the most important part, your preference form filling. That is, please do this very carefully because once done, you cannot edit it. Though later on there will be an editing window, but once fixed, no one can change this. So this is one of the most important step, and you should do this with the utmost care. And make sure that you read all the notes, and even earlier you do not miss any note. So next, submit your preferences with utmost care, and yeah, you are advised to choose maximum number of preferences because that will increase your chances of getting a seat into BITS Pilani. So basically, let us understand step by step the process, complete process, and all the options available. For people who have chosen mathematics as their fourth option during your BITSAT, uh, so basically you will have 42 options here in this program preferences. So you can arrange them based on your preferences and based on your campus preference and branch preference both. So basically, first I would advise you to eliminate all the branches and campuses which you are not looking for. Then you will have a list of all the branches and campuses that you are genuinely interested in, and then you can move it to your selected preferences. And by the way, the user interface might be a bit of different for Android, as currently I am using it in my iPad. So there is a bit of different version, but yeah, there might be a slight changes, so you need not worry about that. So let's say I am interested in computer science in Pilani campus, and then electronics and instrumentation in Hyderabad campus, and then yeah, accordingly maybe mathematics and computing. So these are the some random preferences which I am selecting as of now, just to show you. So in the order of selecting, basically the order in which I am selecting these preferences, in the same order it will get moved on to the your preferences column. So let's say I have selected these 18 items out of those 42, and I can move it to your selected preferences by clicking the upper arrow. So let's say these are the preferences which I have selected, but I am not interested in BE Civil in Pilani campus. So I'll just select from the your selected preferences column and then click on the down arrow. It will come back again to your preference program preferences list. So basically, for people who are in mathematics, they can opt for different MSc programs as well, as mentioned here. So MSc Mathematics, MSc Economics, MSc Semiconductors, Physics, Chemistry, Biology. These are the different options for MSc. Let us understand what are these programs exactly. So what happens is, this is a 5-year dual degree program, and based on the CGPA of your first year, you will be allotted a BE branch in your second year. So if you are genuinely interested in sciences, these are a good option as the cutoffs for this are slightly on the lower side, and there is a chances that after your first year, based on your CGPA, you might get a preferred branch. And also, one more important point is that PCM students can also apply for B Farm, B Environmental and Sustainability Engineering, and MSc Biological Sciences programs. So we can just click here yes, and then can select our preferences. And people who have chosen only biology get an option to choose only among these three branches, that is B Farm, B Environmental Sustainability Engineering, and MSc Biological Sciences. But the catch is, for the people with mathematics and biological sciences, they can choose any other BE branch after their first year based on the CGPA. But people with biology and has chosen MSc Biological Sciences, they only have an option for Environmental and Sustainability Engineering. There are also international programs, the 2+2 programs. So people with a valid BITSAT score can apply for these programs. What happens in these programs is that 2 years you'll be studying in BITS Pilani campuses and 2 years abroad in a top partnered university. So for every application in each university, you need to pay extra 100 rupees. So these programs come up with a great global exposure, and historically we have seen that this come up with a slightly lower BITSAT cutoffs. So a great option if you have a slightly lower BITSAT cutoff. But the thing is, these programs come up with a slightly higher fees as well. So for the first 2 years, you'll be paying a slightly higher fees compared to normal students in BITS Pilani, and for the next 2 years, you'll pay the fee of the university that you are going it to. So let's say I'm going to RMIT, I am applying for 2+2 RMIT program, and I'll just click here yes, and again the same process, you'll get the preferences of all the branch available, and you can just select from your program preferences and you can move to your selected preferences. So let's say I apply for one more university, that is the Iowa State University, then I'll just click yes here and then can fill up my preferences. And finally, the 3+2 program, that is 3 years you'll be doing your engineering in any of the BITS Pilani campuses, and 2 years you'll be doing your MBA in the BITSOM, that is the BITS Pilani Mumbai campus. This is also a very good option, basically for those people who are exploring MBA with an engineering. So this complete program is for 5 years, and yeah, this also you can apply just by clicking yes here and can fill up your preferences. For exact details about the 2+2 and 3+2, you can also refer to the brochure. So, and yeah, obviously you should clear up the cutoffs for these programs, that is 2+2 and 3+2, for getting a seat in these programs. So next we can just save all these things and move to the next section. So next is also one of the most important step, that is the uploading of your documents. That is, you have to first upload your class 12th mark sheet and then the income proof such as ITR or any other income document that was being asked for earlier. So people, this is only for the people who are applying for MCN, and for people who are not interested in MCN and has selected income as above 20 lakhs, they just need to submit a basic declaration that they are not interested for MCN in the first semester. The people can still apply for MCN from the second semester onwards after joining BITS Pilani. Next step is you can go to the payment section and complete your payment process. So fees is typically 1000 rupees, but in this case it is 1100 as I had also applied for the RMIT program. And yeah, then click on all the declarations, and yeah, make sure you read all these things because basically you will follow all the rules and regulations and the provided information are correct. It is more or less that. Read all these things and carefully submit your application. After accepting the declaration, I advise you to go through your entire application once again, as this is a very important step, and once submitted you cannot make further changes. So again I repeat few of the common mistakes that people do. Do not enter incorrect income bracket, and do not fill very less number of preferences. Also do not fill the preferences in which you are not interested in. Do not rush the process. Take your time, make it strategically, and yeah, also do not enter incorrect marks. That is also one of the important steps and one of the eligibility criteria for BITS. And I hope you might have gained up some valuable insights from this video, and it might have helped you during your preference form filling. As we all know that BITS has a very good startup culture with over 17 unicorn founders among our alumni network. That actually inspired me to start up my own venture, Talks at BITS, where we personally help BITSAT aspirants and also help them with their one-on-one counseling for the preference form filling. If you wish to receive one-on-one counseling from us for either your preference form filling or for your BITSAT, then you can also register with us. Thank you and hope to see you soon in any of the BITS Pilani campuses.